Lexington, Kentucky. AP. Lamont Turner scored 16 points, including a clutch three-pointer with 26 seconds remaining. Admiral Schofield followed with a dunk off a turnover and No. 15 Tennessee edged No. 24 Kentucky 61-59 on Tuesday night for its sixth consecutive victory. The Volunteers ran down the shot clock in the final minute before Turner fired from long range for the go-ahead basket in a tight game featuring 17 lead changes and 13 ties. Kentucky's attempt to go ahead resulted in a turnover in the lane leading to Schofield's dunk with 4 seconds left for a 61-58 lead. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander made the first throw with 1.3 seconds left and intentionally missed the second. But Tennessee came up with the rebound as time ran out. The joyous Vols, 18-5, 8-3 Southeastern Conference, came away with just their fifth Rupp Arena victory and first since 2006 while handing the Wildcats their second consecutive loss. Article continues below. Jordan Bowden had 13 points and Schofield 12 for the Vols, who won a game in which both teams shot 42%. Quade Green and Gilgeous-Alexander each had 15 points for Kentucky. 17-7, 6-5. No. 4 Michigan State 96. Iowa 93. Iowa City, Iowa. AP. Miles Bridges had 25 points and a crucial steal with 5 seconds left and Michigan State rallied past lowly Iowa for its 7th straight win. Nick Ward added 17 points and Joshua Langford had 15 for the Spartans. 23-3, 11-2 Big Ten. But they got a serious scare from the Hawkeyes in what was supposed to be a tune-up for Saturday's huge home game against No. 3 Purdue. After trailing by as much as 8, Bridges hit a pair of free throws to give Michigan State a 92-91 lead with 1:02 left. He hit 2 more from the line to make it a 3-point game. But Tyler Cook pulled Iowa within 94-93 and Bridges missed both of his free throws after his big steal with his team ahead by 3. But Nicholas Baer could only muster up a half-court shot for the Hawkeyes, and it bounced harmlessly off the rim. Tyler Cook scored 26 points for Iowa, 12-14, 3-10, which was coming off a 24-point loss at Penn State. No. 5 Xavier 98, Butler 93. OT. Indianapolis. AP. Trevin Blewett scored 17 of his 26 points in the final 14 minutes of regulation and overtime to help Xavier rally to beat Butler. Karam Kanter added 22 points, including the go-ahead basket with 2:56 left in overtime, which started the decisive 5-0 run. The Musketeers, 22-3, 10-2 Big East, have won 7 straight overall and 3 in a row in the series. Kellen Martin had 34 points and Sean McDermott finished with 17 to lead the Bulldogs. 17-8, 7-5, whose 4-game winning streak was snapped. Just barely, though, in a topsy-turvy game. No. 6 Cincinnati 77, Central Florida 40, Highland Heights, Kentucky. AP. Kyle Washington scored 13 points. Gary Clark added 12, and Cincinnati gave another dominating defensive performance, beating Central Florida for its 15th straight win. The Bearcats, 22-2, 11-0 American Athletic, dug in against a low-scoring team and extended the nation's longest active home court winning streak to 39 games. The Knights managed only 13 points in the first half, matching the fewest that Cincinnati has allowed in an opening half during Coach Mick Cronin's 12 seasons. UCF, 14-9, 5-6. was 0 for 14 beyond the arc overall and went more than 12 minutes without scoring in the first half. Cesar de Jesus had 12 points for the Knights, who shot 28% overall. No. 10 Kansas 71, TCU 64. Lawrence. Con. AP. Devontae Graham scored 24 points. Udoka Azubuike added 16 and Kansas beat TCU. The Jayhawks, 19-5, 8-3 Big 12, have struggled this season to dominate at home as they traditionally have, but were able to avoid dropping 2 straight in Allen Fieldhouse thanks to a grinded-out finish. Coat Noi led the way for the Horned Frogs, 16-8, 4-7, with 17 points. Vlad Brodzianski had 15 points and 8 rebounds. Foul trouble limited Azubuike to play just 7 minutes in the first half for Kansas, but the rest allowed him to play 18 in the second. He finished with a game-high 11 rebounds. Northwestern 61. No. 20 Michigan 52. Rosemont. Ill. AP. Bryant McIntosh tied a season high with 24 points, and Northwestern beat Michigan. McIntosh scored 14 in the second half to help the Wildcats. 15-10. 6-6 Big Ten win for the fourth time in 5 games. Scotty Lindsey added 19 points and 7 rebounds, and Northwestern returned the favor after losing at Michigan last week. Mo Wagner led the Wolverines, 19-7, 8-5, with 20 points and 9 rebounds, but Michigan hit just 5 of 20 shots in the second half while missing 9 of 10 three-pointers. Northwestern shook off a slow start to pull within 3 at halftime and scored 10 straight early in the second to grab its first lead of the game. No. 22 Wichita State 85. Memphis 65. Memphis 10. AP. Austin Reeves scored 22 points. Landry Shamet added 20 points and 5 assists, and Wichita State overcame early shooting struggles to beat Memphis. Darrell Willis Jr. finished with 13 points and 12 rebounds, while Zach Brown scored 11 points for the Shockers. 18-5, 8-3 American Athletic Conference, who were coming off an overtime loss at Temple on Saturday. Jeremiah Martin led Memphis, 14-10, 5-6, with 16 points, but was 2 of 10 from the field, including misfiring on all 5 shots from outside the arc. Kareem Bruton Jr. scored 12 points and Rainier Thornton had 11 points, missing only 1 of his 6 shots.